So that's what you meant.
Doc.
All right.
Okay. Tomorrow. Hey! Well then.
Oh. It's showtime.
Let's go. Let's go.
I can feel it.
Joker.
I can feel it.
This is Will. This is. Let's do this.
Let's go. Skaha! There!
Persona! Anat, come! That's our queen. We can end this right now. They're done for! Soul fell down. Hang in there. Persona! Dance, Hecate! Rise up, Panther!
Little! Get wrecked! Sona! You're mine.
Joker, you missed? I'm fired up.
Joker's looking pretty bad. Let's show him, Queen!
It's showtime.
Time to get a little crazy.
Stay focused.
Go for it! Thanks, ma'am.
As if I need it. I love that reference.
Shit!
Skull Persona down! Eat this! Eyes up, Panther!
Persona! Persona! Okuninushi!
Thanks. Thank you.
Thanks!
Persona! Anat! That's our queen! Very disarray! All out attack! Done and done! Whoa, a new move! All right.
There's no There is no future.
The last will seed. Sorry, sis, but I'm taking it.
Focus. I have something. I have something. Do you have a moment?
Yes! May the best player win. What the? Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be our lives. Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must.
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow.
That's fine by me. So,
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
Skaha! Go down!
ah. So in that case, it's time you be. Cheaters get punished.
Joker, are you alright? What?
Those who cannot follow rules are not to be tolerated.
Joker, your health is low! Watch out!
This is your penalty.
Not
Skull's in
done
trouble!
yet.
Everyone's health is really low! Can someone heal? Go!
Cheaters get punished.
One Panther's health!
I'll use my persona.
Thank you!
You will predict which pocket the ball. Now, the time has come for our.
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we break, we should go along with the game for now. And
I agree.
Well, how will you bet? How do you?
everyone, are you okay? We lost. Have you figured anything out, Joker? Really? How is she?
That can't...
There's no way she's playing this fair and square.
May the best player win.
The stuff displayed up. That must be. Support's on the way!
Persona! Hokuni Nushi!
Thanks.
Thanks! Woodland Persona! Bam!
This is your penalty.
Still
Skull's in trouble!
alive!
Skull, are you okay? Keep an eye on your health. All right. It doesn't work?
Cheaters get punished.
One Panther's health. Everyone's health is really low. Can someone heal? Okay. Thank you.
Sorry!
Very well. Time. Well, how?
We lost. Have you figured anything out? Really? I don't think that's the case. Let's try observing a little.
May the best player win.
Persona! Alright,
appreciate it. Oh, that's a big help.
Thanks! Persona! Ha!
Let's do this! How about this?
This is your penalty.
What? Panther's help! Panther's in bad shape! Watch out! Let's go. Thanks!
Sorry!
Very well. Well, how...
Want Panther's help! Really? See, you're right. It did seem like the ball... Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid... You're in charge of choosing... We must. As long as I get... You want me?
I can go whenever.
You want... As long as I get... You...
I can go whenever. That's right!
May the best player win.
Persona! There.
Thanks. Thank you. Persona! Persona! Thanks. The sniper is in their designated...
Very well. Well, hopefully your prediction...
What was that about fair and square? You were... You coward! What are you so...
Shut up!
Sid?
Cheating? Unfair? Silence! I am the law! I am everything! No one in this world deserves... If you still dare to defy my...
This... It's my... We're finally back to a normal... Wait!
How about this?
She's way more powerful than before! Don't underestimate her!
Alright. Persona! Eat this!
Behave yourself!
Persona! Go!
Damn it!
Persona! Okay.
My justice has revealed to me. Take this!
Got knocked down!
Damn. Too busy.
She's going to come at us with wind. Stand firm.
There.
I appreciate it. Oh, that's a big help. Oh, dizzy. He might not be able to land a hit. Persona! Let's go. Whistle down.
Die on my blade!
Persona! You're mine.
Let's go.
Little.
Back in action. Payback time.
Yeah!
Persona! Ha! Persona! Feel my rage!
Take this!
Whistle down!
Die on my blade!
One Panther's help!
Come! Hokuni Nushi! Alright.
Thanks. Thank you. Let's go!
Little.
Back in action! Payback time!
Bam!
Let's do this! Take this! I'll use my persona! Okay. Thanks!
Thanks!
How about this?
Persona! There! Persona!
Get ready! Eat this! Persona! Persona! Out of our way!
My justice has revealed to me.
She's gonna go nuclear on us.
Persona!
Get ready!
That's not right. Or maybe not.
I knew their affinity. Just look for their weakness.
Persona! Skaha!
Persona! Ha! What is that, Panther? I'll use my persona! How's this? Guess that's useless.
Take this!
Persona! Go down! Persona!
Persona! Go! Persona! No holds barred! It didn't work?
Persona! Hokuni Nushi! Alright.
Thank you. Oh, that's a big help. Persona! Hey! Persona! Feel my rage! My mistake.
Take this!
Got knocked down! Okay, time for a comeback!
Persona!
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks! Persona!
Persona! Take this! ready, Joker.
Little punks!
Let's go. Skaha! You're mine. Persona!
Persona! Ha! Persona! Persona! Out of our way!
My justice! Take this!
He's on the ground! Can't go now! Go! Power up! She might be about
Persona!
to use psychokinesis.
Ravage them! Persona!
Persona! Take this!
What was
Eyes
that?
up, Panther! You'll get yours! Panther's accuracy is down! She's too dizzy! Watch out! Awaiting orders. Time to use this! That's a big help!
Take this!
He's on the ground!
Die on my blade!
Panther's on the
Die
ground!
on my blade!
Persona! Hokuri Nushi! Alright. Woo!
What was that? What are you doing? Now I'm pissed. Persona! Go! You'll get yours. Make him pay. Persona! Out of our way!
Only victim no matter what!
He's on the ground! He can't fall now!
Damn. Too dizzy. Persona. Thanks!
He's dizzy! He might not be able to land a hit! Persona! Ha! You'll get yours! Make him pay! Persona! No holds barred!
Take this!
He's on the ground! You can't fail now!
Standing
Panther
back!
dodges with grace!
It's tough. Skaha! There! Persona!
Get ready! Go! You'll get yours! Make him pay! I'll use my persona!
Little punks!
Not yet. Let's go. All right. right. Here we go.
Persona! Eat this! Persona! Take that!
I'm right. That's why I have... Winning is all that matters!
Now, she needs treatment!
Persona. Hokuni Nushi.
Sorry! Everyone's health is really low!
Persona!
Can someone heal? Persona! How about this? One more and I'm done for. Okay. Thank you!
Sorry.
Die on my blade!
Persona.
I appreciate it. Thanks!
Woo! Persona.
Persona! Feel my rage!
Die, die, die!
On the ground! You can't feel now! It's been taken out! You've got to cover for her!
Persona.
Thank you. Panthers are bad shape!
Persona!
Watch out! I'm in trouble! All right! Persona! That's a big help!
Sorry.
Die on my blade!
Here I go! Speed up!
Persona. There.
Thanks. Thanks!
Thanks. Persona.
Persona! Ha! Persona! Persona! No holds barred!
Die, die, die! Don't dodge,
Feels
damn
pretty
it!
good!
Persona.
I appreciate it. Thank you!
Sorry. Persona. Ha!
Persona! Persona! Out of our way!
I just need to wait long.
Sis,
Die, die, die! Don't dodge, damn it!
clean!
Persona. It's time. Skaha. There. This one.
Persona! Take this! Persona! Take that!
Don't stand in the way of my victory!
You're vulnerable! Quick, use your special attack!
Come. Hokuni Nushi. All right.
Thanks.
Thanks. You're dead.
We need retribution!
Here we go. Make way for the Fist of the Phantom!
Get serious.
Ow, sorry! Let's go! Can't run now!
You're already dead!
For real? Ah! With this power... Congratulations on the new skill. Check out this new skill!
This new skill suits me. I've awakened to a new power. Oh, look! A new move!
So I've lost.
Sis!
That's only a
Quiet!
Sorry. We'll go
Makoto?
I don't think that's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying. But these aggressive Please! You have to think back to the feeling. Think about your
My just...
Try to remember.
How...
Nijima-san. She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. This deal we made was a great... To think that I, a detective, would act along... By no means. That was part of our promise.
All right, we don't need to stay. Are you all right? I am. Huh? Enemy readings. When did they? They're gathering up.
For real? Look at...
This doesn't look. We defeated the palace ruler and it doesn't make any sense. What's going on here? There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something. Huh? We need to go now. A team this large would... Although... No, that's too dangerous. Joker, are you planning on
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet, but once his mind's made up... I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything. I'll never forgive you. You still haven't even more.
This true. It seems we.
We'll see you later.
There's something here.
Hey, up there!
He's here. Move it immediately.
Good. Now get running!
This is our own.
Stay calm. We'll Don't worry.
Focus.
Just run. Okay, the enemy's focus is on him. Looks like the rest of us can slip away. Everyone remember where we're meeting up? No worries.
Stop right there!
Get away.
Take him down, Joker!
Another you that exists within. You have progressed well through your recollections. Now, use that power.
Comparing Persona! No threat. Get him, Joker!
You're mine. Come! Ravage them!
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember, if you are fated to continue past...
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here. Good. You defeated more of them? What the? Come on! Run!
Focus. Focus.
What are you doing? There's no time to double...
Focus.
No problems on my end.
Where'd they go, damn it? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
I can see it.
Huh? What? All right. All right. Joker! It's an enemy right near... Even... Huh? Joker! I'll end this right now. Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting! My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today. Let's do this, Senpai! The enemy readings have been... That's... It's been a while since we... But this time, it's my turn to come to...
Zona.
Magatsu Izanagi Picaro! There!
Show them, Sondrion! Go get him! Too late to be sorry. I think that's the last of them. Wait. Please, you still have... Then I won't stop you, since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thief. However... Joker, you need... Alright, let's do it!
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor's completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there. There's nowhere to run.
See ya.
What a show-off. You're so reckless, you know that? Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him. Let's go. Go, go, go. Get over there.
Stop struggling.
Suspect secure. Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
Guess the drug was too strong. Wake him up. No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you? Give it up! Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence? You still haven't figured it out? There are no laws here to protect criminals like you. obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh? You should know your place. Sign here. It's a confession under your name. I see. I need your hand to sign this, but... I don't care if you end up losing a leg. Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
Excuse me, but this area's off.
I'm Nijima from the
The prosecutor's office?
Just let me through. It's urgent.
Nijima-san. Besides...
You prosecute... There's a call. Hurry and get it over with.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew...
I will not be convinced. This is my case.
I won't be expecting much.
Prosecutor, your time will be cut short. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown.
I understand.
Well, now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, the effects of that this is your golden opportunity. You must... The evil influence who wishes... If you want to if you wish to take back your stolen... Recall the bonds you formed and grasp the truth that will...
Ha 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 ha.
I see. So that's what led to your ending up here. What a disappointing end to... I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea of the method. There's much more I'd like to ask. I do have a suggestion. Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening... I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate. You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against it. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved. First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred. One of the victims of the Kamoshida case. Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil. The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy. And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin. Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thief. So you won't sell out your friends. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these... Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeited. You had the cooperation of people out... Can you tell me about... So you won't speak a word about either your teammate... Do you even understand the position? Let's discuss one other person. Goro. There are reports that he was acting alongside the Might he be a part of your team? So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. So be it. You clearly have no intention of... Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor? Why won't you talk about... Don't be ridiculous. You're not the one to decide such things. Justice? Then tell me. What is this? Sticking to the right path? That's no different from us. You continue to stand firm. You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. After all this, you're still... Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
You realized it too then. It was our conversation about Pancake. There's no way he could have reacted like that if...
Hey. Can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, my time. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with... Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving... I even had to call in a large favor just...
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room. Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey. Hey, are you... Our time's up. Goodbye. Why? Because this is my job. Don't... Anyhow, there's something that's been bothering me for some... Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on stand. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been?
My suspicions were true, and still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you. Okay then. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who's... If you know something, you must tell me. I won't... Confiscated? You mean this... I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of... What's so important about this? Are you going to unlock it and show me...
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that... Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone. Makoto and the others should have told you. I'm talking about the true culprit here.
Hey! What are you trying to get at? And what about this... The traitor?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns.
Please. I need you to be clear with me. Not a team? My God. You're referring to him, aren't you? What are you plotting? I can't even begin. But it appears my time is up. This will be my last involvement. Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well. And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view. I'll place my bet. I just need to show him the fun.
Thy bond shall become the wing. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of.
All right.
I'll be going. What good will this do, though? A Ketchikun?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this. How did you get a...
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well. That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security, and I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any. Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit beside?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sae-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves. I need you to be clear with me. My God. You're referring to...
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
Hmm? What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your...
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman. May I ask that you accompany... Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you...
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worth... Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends. Shido-san.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is...
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much. I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the...
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. I will keep my eye on them, just...
I'll be counting.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of...
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you...
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about.
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comment.
I must be prepared to beyond that.
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious...
No. Shh.
What was all that about, showing him the Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice. Sign.
How do they know I have?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to... What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought...
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone...
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something...
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You?
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young man who's...
Can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idol thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise to figure out behind all this is just a minor.
But considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him...
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Normal. Right.
He's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one phantom thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That phantom thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It would be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
You're shitting me. We got him.
It would seem as though you have been killed. But why were you killed? Why did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazed. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
Hey, there... You realized it too, then? It was our conversation about pancakes. There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me. Probably. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy. Yeah. Okay. Let's get everyone on the... One more person has been on our... If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their... That's... Right. I'd have to plant a bug directly on the... So it's impossible. I didn't say it was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan. That's perfect. An incredible... This is gonna be...
I see. So we're going to use this...
It'll be a gamble. I think it's gonna work. You can't...
It seems you finally... This game is... There are still things that...
Hey, don't fall asleep. Are you listening?
Are you listening? Anyway, we need to talk about how to get...
Futaga's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior...
It's on a completely different level than just that.
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdown. His offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves. And if we go into Sae Palace, as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment.
So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us.
He made us go after Okumura. Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him. And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire...
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got in...
No. Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect inside of a police station.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat him.
But what means do we have of learning his identity?
We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we... The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to... He realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan.
Damn it! So we don't got a choice but to go...
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested, and then Akechi will kill...
Palace...
Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding...
Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage!
What's this all of a sudden?
There's a way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity. Really?
You gotta be kidding me!
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him? That is, inside of a palace. Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one. Yeah, It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work.
Waiting upstairs. Go tell him to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past...
It's ancient history now.
Man.
Look who's...
Hey, you...
How've you been? You must be fine if you're joking around.
It truly is a relief to see her.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we...
Still, how'd you pull... Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a...
I didn't have time to...
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really...
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom... What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Oh, enemy? Fake?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against...
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't...
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would...
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this. So what was this mistake Akechi made?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice. Yes, Morgana...
Sorry, was that...
Oh, our apologies. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as...
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancake.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by...
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all. He did approach us when we found ourselves in the worst trouble yet. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act!
After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they plan to get rid of that guard from the...
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest, and thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone...
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown. On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi, someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before... We baited Akechi into Sae Palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What condition?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing. You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but... Yeah, it's good we...
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly...
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I'm sorry I couldn't...
That goes for the both. We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry. There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the The scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected... As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand, and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the...
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that.
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. I see. Either way, I can't believe you went for such...
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit.
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself.
This is stunning.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a... But what did you do about the...
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much...
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as a catchy plan.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence, and even drugs, is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, I'm truly glad.
I almost became one of your assailants as well.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on...
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated, so even with that, I couldn't help but worry for...
Well, I knew right away that her plan...
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against...
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree.
Can it?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head command. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Let's take a break for now. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together and talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word and I'll close.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from... It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town.
Let us accept his offer.
That sounds familiar.
It's me, a cat.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem?
No. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutor.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as...
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the election.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thief.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
And on to our next story. The snap election for the House of... Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 8th.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like...
Why don't we
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can
Have you figured out who's behind?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like...
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
I believe he's a politician. Remember Ryuji? You said his speech...
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is...
Huh?
Do you have some kind of...
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdown. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming...
No!
Did he set us up with that election?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses. We'll make him have a change of heart. No... Mom...
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do. So I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if he would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get...
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So, I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was a mental shutdown, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves action.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about...
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that...
Yeah. Then let's check the map.
Got a hit! Well, duh. It ain't a surprise he happened.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians break.
Talk about
Perhaps it's the diet bill.
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. Hell yeah! Nobody against it?
Of course!
He will be a worthy of...
Let's win this together. Time for Then it's you next.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that diet building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the diet building after...
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escape. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and he has ruined countless lives. And even made Goro Akechi, a mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence. We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
right? Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We're intellectual.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be...
But the true battle. We won the first round, but we must...
Yeah, this ain't the...
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for...
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could... Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems...
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled...
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic, and erased any trace of them.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psych... And when someone like that said he'd support me...
It's because I sympathized with you. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved.
Well, I only need...
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side, until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his... He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He did... Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs, the political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such those who get in the way must be eliminated at times.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn psychotic. And thus, the charismatic ace...
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remained. Once I gained public sentiment, the police were no exception.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the...
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations. But flipping it made the negative press strong. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't I'll make this country rich for the sake.
In other words, you're creating a powerful...
The public resident, and for that, so that is my... Your assistance has been very... When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this surely mine, I believe I'll let...
I suppose...
I am thinking about...
Well, how do I put this?
Well then.
So... Well, how do I put this?
The real question